And
Yes.
the separation anxiety, just going back, what causes that? Obviously, it's being separated from your parents or where you want to be, but is there like an underlying, is it a fear of abandonment that sort of
Hmm.
initially, where does that come from? Because I've always tried to understand it. Because if you're feared, if it's fearful of being abandoned, then you must have felt abandoned by, say, if just for argument's sake, by your parents. So
Hmm.
why are you then anxious to being separated if you feel that they're not kind of giving you what you? It's to me it feels very complex. It's like a very
Yeah.
yes, it's a bit of a, what do you call it, a word's gone out of my head.
That's okay.
It's like a it's a vicious
Like,
circle.
like a vicious, yeah, like a
Yeah.
vicious circle, like this, like multifaceted type of, like, oh, I was abandoned, and so now I'm fearful of being abandoned, and
Mm. But I want to be with
yes,
the people that abandoned me.
yes,
Yeah.
right, right, and I think that's just in our like biology, and because those are the people that you were born from or who are taking care of you, and when you're a baby from like 0 to 7, you're such a sponge. Those are like the prime years that you are influenced, whether that is from like an in I view it's like it's attachment trauma, we could
Mm.
say. And and it's not, my parents had no intention of that. They did the best that they could with their own upbringing and their own stuff. So I think there can be this like biological, like passing down of a nervous system that feels insecure
Mm.
because of maybe what my parents experienced. If one or both of my parents experienced abandonment, then they may just like naturally genetically pass it down to me.
Mm-hmm.
And they also may actually, through experience of whatever they're going through, unintentionally interact with me, or for parents interacting with a child or baby in a way that contributes to insecure attachment, or for me, like that separation anxiety. And I view the separation anxiety, or that insecure attachment, or more anxious attachment, or we could say, from the psychology words, disorganized. So it's this like inconsistency. Sometimes my parents were there, sometimes they were not.
Mm-hmm.
So me as a young baby or child then came to learn, I don't know if my parents are going to be here when I need them. Sometimes they are available, sometimes they're not. And the the baby wants consistency
Mm-hmm.
and reliability and trust and emotional attunement, and for the parent to be connected even when they're there. My parent could come and pick me up out of the crib and hold me when I'm crying, give me the bottle, but are they present?
Yeah. Okay.
Are they connected with that warmth, that love? And
Mm-hmm.
if the baby doesn't feel it, they're going to try to like fix it. They're going
Yeah.
to want to, like, if I spend more time with my parents, eventually I'll feel their presence, their availability, and their love.
And they'll see
And it's
me.
so unconscious.
Mm. And
Yeah.
that can lead right into obviously adulthood as well. And can it sometimes be subconscious in yourself? Like you said there, you didn't really know that it was that, and then you realized it was that. So sometimes
Yes.
if people are anxious, say up into adulthood, and they don't really know why they're anxious, could it be like an unsort of, not diagnosed, but an untreated sort of attachment anxiety?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes. And that's why too, right? Just going back, like, okay, you can have this anxiety, not fully know where it's coming from or what, and then get diagnosed with like generalized anxiety disorder, because that's what's in the diagnostic manual.
Mhm.
And then you might be prescribed medication, and then you might be working through cognitive behavioral therapy or psychoanalytic therapy. But are you working with the nervous system that's been impacted by those attachment wounds? And are you also exploring your history? Again,
Mhm.
that self-discovery, just to know yourself of, okay, this was like likely what was occurring in my early years. And you might not be able to remember it per se, but you may have developed these beliefs and fears of being abandoned and rejected or not liked or loved. You might believe you're unlovable. And just bringing that up to awareness can be really powerful of like, oh, I know, now I know this about myself, but now my nervous system and my beliefs need to come together to feel secure when, your partner's not physically with you, or your partner's not assuring you, they're not responding to you, that you can still feel secure in self and start to alter those beliefs that I'm safe, I'm secure, I'm lovable, I'm cared for, not depending on something or someone outside of self to be what assures you or fixes that. That takes a lot of, like, again, self work, and also if you're in a relationship, having a partner that's willing to know you and understand you and also offer support too.